Well, the battle between Delray Beach and the state over the Pride intersection is heating up.
On Friday, the Florida Department of Transportation sent a letter to the city saying the city must remove the mural at the intersection of Northeast 1st Street and Northeast 2nd Avenue or lose state funding.
Our Dane Travis is joining us now live at the intersection in Delray Beach, where the mural is once again sparking controversy. Danny?
That's right, Matt and Sam. So in that letter you guys just mentioned, FDOT says the city has until September 3rd to remove the rainbow colors here at this intersection behind me. And while the Pride mural remains this morning, that might not be the case in a little over 2 weeks. Now, FDOT says the mural violates its traffic control device standards. The city wasn't planning on removing it until it received a formal request, but now the request is here. FDOT says if the markings aren't removed by the deadline, the department will remove it. They'll then bill any removal costs to the city. Now, in a city commission meeting last week, Delray Beach Mayor Rob Long called the move political.
Let's be honest. We all know this is not about traffic safety. This is political. It's part of the same culture war climate where symbols of inclusion are targeted precisely because they represent acceptance. It's about erasing the visibility of our LGBTQ plus people.
Now, just last month, someone vandalized the intersection for the third time. A driver did burnouts and left tire marks all over the mural. Now, FDOT also warns that any additional violations by the city will result in the loss of state funding. Now, the city is expected to hold a meeting with the department on September 2nd, which is just one day before the deadline. Matt, Sam.
In the shadow of the Pulse nightclub, protesters are refusing to let what they say is a symbol of love and remembrance be erased.
We're here, and we're not going away.
I put a little bit of color on each one of the stripes.
Protesters came to this crosswalk outside of Pulse on Friday and Saturday to restore the colors with paint and chalk. Some made the drive from Cocoa Beach and Polk County.
I've got kids that are in the rainbow, and so I'm here for them, here for other people, here for what happened.
Just a block away from Pulse, we saw
West Palm Beach is moving its Pride tribute from the street to the park. City crews pressure washed the rainbow crosswalk over Spruce Avenue and Northwood Road earlier this morning. That complies with the new state rules that ban colorful road markings. Originally, the city had planned to recreate the crosswalk using some painted bricks that it had purchased, but instead, those bricks will now form a new permanent monument over at Serenity Park in Northwood Village. The redesigned space will include landscaping, lighting, and each stripe of the historic LGBTQ flag. Mayor Keith James says the move strikes a balance, obeying state law while continuing to honor the LGBTQ community.
Despite a looming thunderstorm, hundreds gathered on the Wilton Rainbow Bridge with a simple message: they will not erase us.
Power in numbers, and I think we have to show that it's not just a 9-foot drag queen in feathers that cares about this.
This is the second of 2 demonstrations organized by Eric Swanson, better known as Miss Bouvier, in response to FDOT's recent mandate that cities remove painted crosswalks like the one at Sebastian Street.
Our streets are right!
That was the site of Monday's first protest. It's a street that cars barely use.
Review, what statistics do you have that they're safe? Because they're out there and they're safer than what people are claiming.
FDOT recently sent letters to Fort Lauderdale, Miami Beach, Key West, and Delray Beach ordering the removal of art in several crosswalks. It's a mandate that members of the LGBTQ plus community say is beyond unnecessary.
Only when all of our voices are singing in unison and harmony are we going to be able to overcome the forces that would put us back into the closet.
This group is hoping to change state leaders' minds about the mandate so that cities can keep the artwork in place because of what it symbolizes.
It means a gateway for all of the tourists who come to visit our community, who want to find the LGBTQ plus community. When they see this rainbow, they know they are home.
After 5 years, the Black Lives Matter street mural in Pensacola will be removed. The Florida Department of Transportation ordering the city to remove the mural, citing a violation of traffic control device standards. Today, Mayor D.C. Reeves announcing the city will comply with that order, and they're asking the department to do the work.
Tanner Stuart is live on A Street right now at the site of the mural. And Tanner, it's not clear when this work is going to begin.
Still don't know when or how much it'll cost, Bob, but the mayor says they're fully compliant with this order. But given that September 4th deadline and manpower issues, the mayor says there's simply not enough resources within the city to get it done. The bold block letters spelling Black Lives Matter have become a landmark on A Street in Pensacola. But now the state is telling the city it has less than 10 days to remove the artwork, or the Florida Department of Transportation will do it, and the city will have to foot the bill. FDOT says the mural violates state rules, and only approved traffic markings like lines, arrows, or safety signs are allowed. In response, the city's asking FDOT to do the work. The mayor cited a host of reasons, mainly the proximity of the mural to a state-approved road.
The reality is we've got lots of things and projects, and that's a very tight deadline for us to meet from a manpower perspective, and we certainly have concern about a city project happening that close to a state road, and the largest state road that we have. It just seemed to make a lot more viable sense that if this is a date that is being mandated by the state, that we, in collaboration with FDOT, would ask for their support and their help to get it done.
The decision to remove the Pensacola mural is one of many recently. In the last week, Key West, Tampa, and Tallahassee have received similar requests from FDOT.
We saw it recently in Orlando with the removal of the commemorative crosswalk in front of the Pulse nightclub. We knew that it was coming down the line.
Local activists like Derek Scott say the decision to remove the mural is purely political. Nothing about the street art, Scott says, was a hazard.
They talk about it being connected to a major thoroughfare. The mural doesn't start until a block after. It starts between Gadsden and Jackson Streets, right? So whatever perceived impediment that could be deemed a hazard to the flow of traffic on Cervantes doesn't seem to be realistic to me.
The mayor acknowledged the issue has sparked many debates about the mural. He says regardless of the state decision, the city isn't taking a political stance.
What have you heard from the community as far as should it stay, should it go, get rid of it, don't get rid of it?
Well, I mean, I think the city of Pensacola, politically speaking, is a 50-50 city. And I think, it depends on, I think if for this mural, there's folks that are certainly passionate about the what and why behind it.
I reached out to FDOT today to see when this project will begin, as well as how much it will cost. I'm still waiting to hear back. Reporting live tonight in Pensacola, I'm Tanner Stuart.